Udah ya. Iya.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida at Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami.
Coming up, well, we've got what can only be described as a mirror image matchup, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins
and themselves. And wow, a gamble here right off the bat, an onside kick to begin the game. And the Dolphins are going to recover.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. On play action, here's Tua.
Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Jalen Ramsey.
And the Dolphins are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
How big is that penalty? Wipe out the INT.
You'd hate to be the teammate that caused that penalty and wiped out the interception. You got to face that guy in the locker room. Not a lot of fun for you, and you hurt your squad.
Up the middle they go with Mostert.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Bradley Chubb came in and got him.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
They don't want to waste this outstanding field position on this opening drive as they come up on third down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth.
All right, fellas, listen up.
They're going for it. Here's Tua with it.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script from fourth down to first.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Now a give to Mostert running right.
And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line.
Second down, here's Mostert again.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Just a loss of a yard there, but it's not going to help. Now they face a 3rd and 14.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
And no sign of Tua departing. Fourth down, they're going for it.
Tua on fourth down. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37.
They'll run here with Raheem Mostert. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47.
Play action. Now it's Tua.
That's going to be caught downfield by Hill.
And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
The 26 big yards on that one. It's another first down. A run with Mostert up the middle.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Here's Mostert.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey.
And the Dolphins are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play.
We're scoreless after one. Second quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10.
And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
It's a loss of 10 yards on the play, and it'll make this a 2nd and long.
You want to talk about the proverbial deer in the headlights? That's exactly what he was when he got the ball. Went to hit a lane and get upfield, and all he saw, extra defenders bearing down on him. Perfect time to dial up the blitz. An excellent call.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
Tagovailoa going for it on 4th down. They'll let this go deep for Waddle.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points?
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Jalen Ramsey.
And the Dolphins are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10.
After the turnover, it's Tua. And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety.
At this point, I think it's a surprise when he isn't close to being sacked on a passing down. The amount of times he's hit the deck today, I think a lot of us are reading safety before they even took the snap. Simply a merciless pass rush every step of the game, and that rush earns a crowning achievement there.
First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Off of play action, Tagovailoa. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. There he goes, right side. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. Jason Sanders now for the extra point. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them to do that?
I was going to ask you, maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And so far, in terms of putting points on the scoreboard, it's been defense 2, offense nothing.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Jerome Baker.
Well, CD, when you mentioned earlier about spreading the ball around in this game, I don't think you mentioned the guys in the other uniform. With 4 interceptions here in the first half, and several different guys have picked him off.
Yeah, and instead of analyzing what's going wrong with him throwing the football, while we look at the defense, they came in prepared. Had an excellent game plan, well scouted, and they're taking it away at almost every turn.
Here's Tua. And his throw here's incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Tua going to throw.
That to the sideline, and it's intercepted. Brandon Jones picking it off. And the Dolphins are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. Tua and the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10
at their own 11. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Open man downfield is Waddle. He's got it.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. The sack there by Bradley Chubb. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Tua sets up to pass it. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out.
The pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. Buried behind the line by Christian Wilkins. This offense continues to shoot themselves in the foot. And here, another sack.
All game long, we've seen missed assignments, which have led to turnovers, sacks. This group has not played well at all here in the first half.
And going deep for Hill. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey.
And the Dolphins are going to take over here up near the 40.
Well, this is just crazy. He's got 3 interceptions, Charles, and we haven't.
We get my time. What's up with you, bro? How you feeling?
I think if you're looking at the stats
You're not
right
talking,
now,
huh?
you're saying, all right, who's the leading receiver? Well, can you flip it around and say that maybe he is and could be for the game the way that things are going right now? I think if it's him, he wants to be on the field at all times.
Bye-bye.
With Mostert.
Get upfield.
And they'll get this well past midfield
I'm
before
out.
being stopped just before the 35. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10.
I feel like it's a blitz coming. Yeah, press my man, Tyreek.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw.
Oh, my God. Get that! Oh, touchdown score.
Complete. Touchdown Dolphins.
Why would you press Tyreek Hill, bro? Come on. Man.
37 yards. And the Dolphins will extend their lead.
Touchdown score.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. And what I mean by that is they had a plan.
You can hear yourself,
Let's find
right?
a way to score right here before the half.
You can hear yourself, right?
Oh, they flip it to the kicker.
Oh!
He looks like he's going to throw it.
Let me go ahead and show my age
Oh, on the
a little
YouTube.
bit. I liked it when they would fake it
Speak.
from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake. And, he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk reward, it's just not there.
So risky.
Hey, take that knee, boy.
Yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
Let him do that. Why'd you not score? Yeah, look at you. Ah, we thought it was.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this third quarter. And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, you know, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Meanwhile, Tua's throw is taken in by Waddle. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards to pick up there.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
On first and 10, it's Mostert. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Tua wants to throw it on second down.
Oh, and that'll be incomplete. Oh, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
And a stoppage here, a timeout before this third down play takes place. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Now Tua. And my goodness, another interception.
Well, I certainly think that we're seeing a big reason why this team has struggled to put points on the board so far because too many of their drives have ended in turnovers already, and we still have almost a full half of football yet to play.
Now HN on 1st and 10.
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Looking to pass. Tua.
And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
On third down, here comes Mostert.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on third.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustment, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Dolphins can't convert on fourth down. And this defense will take over right at midfield.
Tua now on first down.
Steps away to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Bradley Chubb able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Well, at least it wasn't a turnover like the last drive. You'd think they'd make an adjustment and be ready to make up for that turnover. Instead, just another big play for the defense on that snap.
On 2nd and a long way to go.
Tua
going deep for Hill. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete.
Well, when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And going deep for Hill. That's caught inside the 20. It's a big play there for Miami. 56 yards.
That's the kind of play this offense desperately needed. They've got to be saying, our defense has kept us in the ball game. We're down, but we're certainly not out. And maybe that was the spark that they've been searching for.
He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
It's been a struggle this entire game trying to move the ball on the ground. But every now and then you find a little chink in the armor, and that type of run right there lets them know that they can't stop every single run for almost no gain.
2nd down. Here's Mostert again.
No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. They're losing here in the third quarter, maybe trying to get the ball outside, bust a big play. Obviously didn't work there.
Yeah, and while it didn't work, I really can't fault them for trying it. You and I have talked to the offensive coordinator, and we knew that was a place they wanted to try and go. And sometimes you just have to stick with it because 2-yard gains turn into 20-yard gains as the game goes along.
Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a 4th down.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins.
Tyreek Hill on the touchdown pass from Tua. And the Dolphins are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter.
Big 4th down conversion for the score and the defense. That is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, okay, forget the field goal because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
Extra point up and good by Sanders, and the lead is down to a field goal. Boy, it's only a one-score game. Third quarter, mind you, but they're going to go for the onside kick right here. And the Dolphins are going to recover. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. A very rare kickoff return on an onside kick. And the Dolphins are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Tua and the Dolphins offense staying put. They'll go for two. Tua going to try and throw for it. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by two more. And, of course, on the two-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown, as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25. First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up, and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep. And now here's another interception. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And give him now 4 interceptions in this game. That's only the third time this has been done since the year 2000.
I think that tells you how much better teams have gotten at throwing the football. Because if you go all the way back to 1960, 12 times before that, there have been guys who've gotten 4 interceptions or more.
And he's going to lose yardage here, as they will switch ends as time is run out on this third quarter of play. Back now in Miami. It's Dolphin football. It's also Dolphin lead to begin quarter number 4.
I know.
Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Oh my God, he's in Diggs, boy.
Jalen Phillips dropping him for the second straight play. Might want to think about blocking him here on third down.
Okay, let's go back.
Yeah, the nigga just tackled me, so I was looking sweet.
What's that old saying?
Oh,
those who forget the
I'm
lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
On 3rd and long, it's Tagovailoa. Completes it to the tight end, Smythe. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that's going to make it 4th down.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check-down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, the big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Hey, time about two.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position. Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this one is incomplete.
Going for the knockout blow right there. I think if I'm up 2 scores, I'd be worried about an interception, but playing this way is what got him this lead. So you may as well ride it out to the end.
Tua's throw caught by his receiver, Hill. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Some think that teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
And he is going to have the Dolphins first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Xavier Howard.
And the Dolphins are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line.
With that interception, he just set a record that nobody ever wants to set, and that's the most picked. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida at Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami.
What's good,
Today
bro?
we've got a fun little clash in the AFC.
What's
as
good?
It'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Miami Dolphins.
Not gonna lie, I hate Lamar Jackson with a passion, but I'm gonna try my hardest, bro, to stop getting scored by any means.
From Hard Rock Stadium.
From his end zone, here comes
All right,
Justice
bro, it is
Hill.
what it is, bro. We got to see what's going on.
21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
And I'm on the live, bro. Don't fuck up. You being watched.
They go play action with Jackson. To the right side, into the hands of Flowers. 5 yards on the game's first play, 2nd down.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
And once again, the Dolphin defense holds firm as they'll stop him behind the line of scrimmage. On the run, this is J.K. Dobbins. And he'll be stopped short of the first down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. 5 yards, and that means they come up short as they're going to have to punt here on the opening drive. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson.
He just right there for no reason.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. They run the option here on 1st and 10. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. Now it's Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. Jackson from the shotgun. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 26. First carry now for Gus Edwards. He had to fight that time. Ran through 1 tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Now a 2nd and 10. From the gun, Jackson. A slant route caught by Bateman. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
Yeah.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Gus Edwards taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Ravens get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Ravens 7, Dolphins nothing. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at their own 24. On play action, they'll throw. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Here's 2nd and 10. Tua going to throw. That's caught by the Notre Dame man. It's Durham Smythe. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now. From midfield, here's Tua.
Oh, he's some shit.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the back.
I would relax that.
Can do it
I don't want
space,
him nothing.
and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
Kill. Know what I got to do.
Mike McDaniel dialing up the risk here a little bit on 4th down. They're going to go for it. They'll try it now with Mostert. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Remember, that was 4th and a full 2 yards. There's a big difference between that and 4th and maybe 6 inches or a yard.
Yeah, you're exactly right, because when it's at 6 inches, you just fall forward and you pick it up, right? You just go quarterback sneak. But having to move bodies, that means you actually have to execute because they know what you're going to do. How are you going to make the right play call and get everyone into the right spot and win at the line of scrimmage? That's what they did there.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays.
Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there. Worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
And he's going to be down close to a first down at the Ravens' 18-yard line. And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Touchdown. Durham Smythe, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Dolphins' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Jason Sanders now for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now.
Oh my God, get that, bro.
The football.
Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
What you doing?
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. Exposed that time. Having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
The throw here to Andrews, the
You bitches be broke, need to go get a job.
Down, but able to slip across the 35. Jackson to Andrews on that one. First down, Baltimore. A play action fake. They'll look to throw.
Oh, he rifles one.
Oh my gosh, snatchies.
Brandon Jones picking it off.
And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw or maybe the ball's tipped.
Oh, looking for Waddle, but it's intercepted. Brandon Stevens, and the Ravens are going to get the ball here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. But their defense got him the football with an interception.
I can't even say no else.
Charles, in the very first play, they give the football right back.
Brandon, I almost expect you coming like an auctioneer. We got two. Do I hear 3? Remember, it was 2 in a row. Would we hit 3 in a row? Because these offenses, they got to be a little bit more careful as they go forward. These defenders, they're locked in and really focused.
Second and 10.
You ball biting. Hold on. Release your guard first.
To throw is Jackson. He's got it complete to Aguilar. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play,
we lit up on plug 30 cents, man, your bitch gon' die.
Scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Oh, shit.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Looking for Bateman. He's got
let me get a breakup.
And That's good for a pickup of 10
Take it
yards.
away. We
And they'll
live
be
up
left
on
with a
it.
second and about a foot. Jackson will throw again.
Thank
No,
you.
he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Oh my
Picked
God.
off by Jerome Baker.
And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
She wants KPU. She just wants talk.
After the turnover, it's Tua. They set up the screen. Achane has it. Touchdown, Dolphins.
Oh yeah, Monty, watch that.
Devon Achane.
A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
Saying that right.
Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
What you talking about? I just touchdown and all that, bro. You want to look at?
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time
See,
left,
look.
but enough certainly.
I got unsupportive ass girlfriend. Like that's wild.
They're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice
That's
a 2-minute
wild.
drill
Just nail what?
through camp, and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute
That's a
left,
sweet.
more than enough time to string a few completions together.
I don't even
push
rush
the end zone,
frames.
and then make that walk.
Oh yeah.
Oh, and for the third time, Jackson going to be intercepted.
And he will bring it back. It's a pick
Watch
six
that,
and
bro.
a
Yeah, you going
Dolphins
to the little
touchdown.
Now, the offense, they had really not been able to mount anything yet on that drive, and the defense made sure they couldn't mount anything. The interception and the return adding 6 to the scoreboard.
And that's no small return for a linebacker partner. He took matters into his own hands and his leg.
Damn, man, he just quit, bro. Oh my gosh, bro. Y'all niggas on the game, guys.